just reflecting on my journey now that I'm almost finished with this section of the Camino, and I'll be going home later this week. It's currently Sunday, ? And I'll be back in New York on Thursday, which feels crazy, starting my yoga teacher training on Saturday, so less than a week now. And I'm just thinking about my journey with yoga, my journey in my career, and I had this thought come to me that I have no fear when it comes to a career in yoga because I'm not afraid. I have no anxiety. I don't know. I'm not worried because I feel like I love yoga. I love helping people. I love teaching people. I love when you help someone, teach them something, and they feel better. Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. And yeah, because of that, I feel no anxiety. I feel no fear. I feel no worry. I mean, I have nerves, obviously. It's because I'm doing something that is slightly unknown, because I care a lot. And I know that my teaching will have an impact on others. And that both comes with a little bit of nerves, but also a whole lot of excitement. And in the ways that I felt starting other jobs, so much anxiety and intimidation and fear, and almost to the point of feeling sick, sometimes physically ill, making myself physically ill over the anxiety and fear. I don't have that. I have peace. I have excitement. Backpack. Booty. Irrigation. Last night at Reflection, we passed a candle and shared why we're on the Camino. And I thought to myself, why the fuck am I on this Camino? Do I know? Have I thought about that? And my heart's beating. I'm like fourth to go, and I'm like, I don't know. Should I listen to what other people have said? And the first guy, he was American, he said something about doing right by God in the second half of his life, because in the first half, he's ashamed at the way he lived, or something like that. Hola. When can you're running?
Yeah.
Shit, girl, you strong. Oh, okay. Best of luck. Thank you. Strong. And then the next two people, they were Dutch, so they spoke in Dutch. I don't know what they said. I couldn't even guess. And then it's my turn. Beep, 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 beep. My heart's pounding. I feel like I'm getting like hot and sweaty. What am I gonna say? I don't know. Do I know? What am I doing? And then it just came out of me, the truth. And I said, this Camino is my attempt to rid myself of shame. And in that, allow myself to get to know myself better, so that way I may be able to allow others to get to know myself, to get to know me as well. And that's the truth. And I feel like this Camino has brought up so much for me in a very healing way. I've allowed myself to share who I am in my life's experience, even the parts that I had locked so far under, so tight, you know, afraid that if someone knew or saw, they might think differently of me. They might like me less, love me less, think of me less. And the more I share those little ugly, unlovable parts of me, just open in vulnerability. So many other people shared similar stories, similar pieces of memory, similar life experiences back with me. And it didn't make me love them less, like them less, think of them less, view them differently. Well, maybe view them differently in a way that I felt such deep compassion and connection and love for them, especially knowing myself, how it felt to live my experiences. Yeah, it made me feel closer to the people I spoke with, whether I knew them for 5 minutes, for one day, for most of the time I've been here, or even this one German woman who I met on night one, you know, and we just shared a bottle of wine with a few other women and shared some stuff from our youth. Some of it sad, some of it funny, some of it happy. Just goes to show there is no shame. Shame is something that you ingest, something that you hold, something that you keep. Other people don't give you shame. Shame lives inside of you. And it's, look at this beautiful flower. Anyway, you let it go. You let it go. It doesn't belong to me. It doesn't know me. It is a lover in a former life. It has no threshold on my current life. There's no more room for it inside of me. Because what dissipates shame is truth. And so much of true truth and beauty, sadness, is shared. We all share not the same experiences, but similar experiences. We all have similar friend dynamics, family dynamics, in one way or another. Yeah, it's been incredibly healing. And it's interesting because some of the people that I've met on the Camino, the friends I made on the Camino, know me in much more intimate and deeper and vulnerable ways than some of the friends I have at home. And a lot of the people I used to know in my upbringing, you know, when I'm like, developed that shame, held on to that shame, breathed and lived that shame. And now that shame does not live in me because I've spoken my truth. I am who I am. It is these experiences that make me me, the good, the bad, the ugly, the beautiful, the sad, the grief, the joy, the laughter, the tears. All of it makes up who I am. No one is without, you know, I don't even want to say fault, but no one is without experience, life experience, the good, the bad, the ugly, whether it's inflicted on them or they've inflicted on someone else. But what is the most impactful is recognizing it, holding space for it, taking accountability for it, forgiving it, releasing it. And I think that's why I needed to do the Camino, to live and step into my true self, disperse the shame that I've nurtured and fed for so many years. And now it's just, yeah, it's nice. Camino.